Hello everyone, this is Damon with PixNub Software. In this video, I'm going to be discussing Chroma Key Lab version 2, the extractions only workflow. This workflow is similar to the basic mode in Chroma Key Lab 1 with a few exceptions. This is pretty intuitive and I'm sure you could figure all of this out on your own, but I just want to do a quick video to discuss this anyway. Now it did remember all the settings I used last, so I'm going to clear those, and it brings everything back to default. And there's two basic sections. You've got the file settings and the extraction settings. The file settings sets the source and destination folders, so we'll select the source folder, and the source folder is the folder that contains your green screen images. The destination folder is where it's going to save the images, or the save folder is what it's called. You can either select a new folder or you can click same as source, and it will save the images in a subfolder under this, so it's not going to overwrite your original images. Your files to process, you can process all except raw, raw only, or all images. And the reason why I have this so you can select only the raw or all except raw is you may have a camera that shoots raw and JPEG at the same time, and so you'll have double images and you don't want to process the same image twice. And for the save format, you have all of the formats that use transparency. JPEG is not in here because JPEG does not support transparency. If you save as PSD and you use the all layers, it will save with all of the easy green screen non-destructive layers. Now for extraction settings, you can choose single mask or dual mask. I'm just going to use single mask for this demonstration here. And you can also use an easy green screen preset. You won't have any presets in this drop down unless you've saved presets in Easy Green Screen. This is meant for if you want to customize the Easy Green Screen extraction settings to your lighting conditions. You set your own settings. You can save a preset in Easy Green Screen and use it here. You can also pause before extraction to crop. So if your images don't have the green screen covering the whole frame, you can stop and crop those so you crop out all the excess areas without green screen first. You can choose to open Easy Green Screen for each image. That's if you wanted to adjust Easy Green Screen settings for each individual image, you'd check that. You can also pause after extraction to access Photoshop, which gives you a limited access, but you can make some touch-ups per image. So I'm just going to run this here and show you what it's doing. It's doing this extraction here. And when it's done, it's going to save the image, and then it's going to update the status. So you see we're on image 2 of 3. It took 8 seconds, and it updates each image. So now it's 14 seconds for 2 images with 7 seconds per image, and it finished with 3 images in 21 seconds at 7 seconds per image. So that's pretty cool to have a status to show you how fast everything's happening. I'll just go into this again, and I'm going to rerun this, and this time I'm going to select all the different stop steps. I'll select dual mask, and I'll just grab one of the presets I have in dual mask. And you'll have different presets for dual mask and single mask because there's different options in those, so you have to save the settings in Easy Green Screen for dual mask if you're in dual mask, and for single mask if you're in single mask. I have videos that show that on the Easy Green Screen section, so watch those as well. Anyway, I just wanted to quickly demonstrate this here. So stop to crop. If you don't see your crop outline, click on the image, and then you can select your crop. Once you crop it, it just continues on, and it gives you the lasso tool to make for the dual mask selection. Then after it extracts, it's going to bring up the Easy Green Screen user interface because we had that checkbox checked, and you can see it did use that preset we told it to. You could also go and change settings in here if you want. I explain all the settings in Easy Green Screen in other videos, so I'm not going to repeat that here. I'll just hit apply. And then it pauses in Photoshop, which gives you access to the majority of stuff to touch things up, with a few exceptions, and I discuss all this in another video, so please be sure to watch that as well. But there's one more thing I wanted to show you here. So I'm just going to hit the escape key. You might have to click on Photoshop first and then hold down escape to abort. But once this is aborted, I wanted to show you one other feature. When we go back and rerun this, it knows that there was an aborted batch in that same folder. And it keeps track of the images that were completed. So it's given us the choice to start over and reprocess everything, or to resume the last batch. So if I resume the last batch, you see we're on image 2 of 3 here, and it's starting with that last image that got aborted. So that first image that we did, we're not redoing. And then it's just bringing us through the same sequence. Anyway, that covers pretty much everything in the extraction only mode. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested at all in Chroma Key Lab, please be sure to visit our website, that is pixnub.com.